Greetings and salutations, YouTubers. This is Chris McKee with Alamo Music Center, and today we've got some gift guide help for the Christmas season for the guitar player in your life, or if you happen to be the guitar player and you just want to take this video and send this link to your loved one so that they know exactly what to get you, because you know we got you covered. So we're going to start off straight from the top with the thing that every guitar player needs: some picks, man. Take your pick, just don't be picky. And if you come by, don't put these in your pocket. That'll make you a pick pocket. Wah, wah, wah. Anyways, we've got some cool picks here. These happen to be because, hey, we are in San Antonio, Texas. Dallas Cowboys and San Antonio Spurs picks. You haters, you just go on and hate. But there are themed sports picks out there. There are all sorts of varieties of picks. You can get pick 10s from Gibson from us. You can get Beatles picks, what have you. But every guitar player needs a pick. It fits in a stocking and it's not that expensive. So if you're looking for something for that guitar player, take a pick. All right, so you're picking your guitar. You're bound to get it dirty. Polish. You get polish and a polish cloth. Now, we have a variety of them. This Gibson polish and polish cloth is great. It's safe on every finish, so whether it's a polyurethane finish, nitro finish, if you don't know what that means, just know that your guitar playing loved one could have either. This works really, really well, and it has a polish cloth, which you would use with the polish. And it's less than 10 bucks, and it fits in a stocking. It might be a wide stocking, but you know, it fits in the stocking nonetheless. So polish is always a good bet. Get me some polish. It'd be good. You can get me gifts. It's okay, I'm bribable. So invariably, if you're playing guitar, you're going to break some strings. And when you do that, you're going to have to put new strings on your guitar. And it can be time consuming, it can be difficult, it can just give you carpal tunnel and all these things unless you have one of these. This is going to save your wrist and guitar playing career, all for, you know, less than 20 bucks. Now, but in actuality, a string winder should be in every guitar player's case, and this is my favorite. I honestly have one of these in every guitar case I own, because it is a string winder, it is a bridge pin puller for acoustic guitars, and it is a wire cutter on the end of it. So it is a handy all-in-one tool that easily fits in your case. And bass players, we got you covered. This one has a end that will fit a number of guitar tuners, but there is a wider version, same price, for you bass players out there. So you can't go wrong with this D'Addario Planet Waves string winder and cutter combination. Check it out. Okay, so if you've been playing guitar for any amount of time, particularly if you want to sing along to things, you know that a capo can be one of your very best friends. Just ask Keith Richards. So this is one of my favorite capos that I'm going to recommend. Now there's a lot of different brands out there. There's great capos, and I own a number of different brands, but I happen to love the Shub. Now the reason for it is because it is adjustable on the tension, and the curvature of the pad is actually made to fit a number of different guitar neck radiuses. This will work on pretty much anything other than 7.5-inch vintage Fender electric guitar radius. So if you've got a Gibson, you have a PRS, you have a Fender, you have a Taylor, anything, this is going to fit on your neck, and you're going to be able to adjust the tension, which means it's going to give you the right amount of pressure, and it's going to give you good intonation all the way up and down after you've put it on. So check out the Shub C1 Capo. Speaking of intonation, you want to stay in tune, right? Because if it's not in tune, it's wrong. If it's not in tune, it's out of tune. Get in tune. This handy thing that looks like it was designed by Apple is actually from TC Electronic, and this is the Polytune clip-on. Now the Polytune pedal has been a mainstay on a lot of pedal boards for guitar players, because with a simple strum, you can quickly see which strings are in tune, which ones are flat and which ones are sharp, and adjust accordingly. This gives you that same power on the headstock of your guitar with features like a strobe tuner. It's accurate enough you could adjust the intonation. So it's small, it's compact, it's robustly built, and it easily fits in the stocking of a loved one. So check it out. It's the Polytune clip-on. Okay, if you own a solid wood acoustic guitar or other instrument, then you know, or you should know, that humidity and temperature are very important for the life and health of your instrument. With that in mind, we have a number of humidity options to help you this holiday season ensure that your prized possession is well taken care of and gets the humidity it needs. Now, first off is something very basic like this on-stage humidifier. It's got a small sponge in it that needs to be moistened. You wring it out, put it hanging in the strings of your acoustic guitar, and it ensures the guitar and the case gets the moisture it needs. Now, if you live in a drier climate, you might need something a little bit more robust than this one, which you have in this. This has been a long time humidifier on the market. It's called the Damp It. This is basically an elongated sponge that has a cover that will go over your sound hole. You can use it with or without the cover, again, to ensure that your guitar and case get the humidity it needs. You want to keep it between 40 to 60% relative humidity based upon what your digital hygrometer says. Now, you have a digital hygrometer, right, in your case? No? We got those too. But based upon what that says, you want to make sure that your humidifier is giving you the moisture it needs. Now, if you're in a drier climate than this thing will cover, we still got you covered. This is the Oasis guitar humidifier. It's designed to be an oasis in the desert of a guitar case that you have because you haven't been humidifying your guitar. This allows you to actually pour liquid water inside, and it has silica crystals that absorb that moisture. It is leak proof, so it is safe to hang in your expensive, valuable instrument and ensure that the case and the guitar get the humidity it needs. Or, check this out. This you don't have to add any moisture to whatsoever. This is the D'Addario Planet Waves Humidipack system, co-designed with Taylor Guitars. Do you know how much moisture a guitar and a case together hold? No? Taylor and D'Addario do. It's 150 mils, roughly, which is almost the entire water bottle of like an Ozarka bottle of water. Almost 16 ounces of fluid. So this is a system that maintains your humidity. If it's too dry, it will release humidity. If it gets too humid like it does in South Texas sometimes, it'll absorb humidity. Basically, it's pretty much idiot proof. And if you don't believe me, buy some and check it. And I guarantee you, it's gonna be idiot proof. And it's gonna fit in a stocking. So it's a great gift. Get it for your loved one, the Humidipack. Okay, so this next one on our list is actually one of my favorite products of 2017. It's fantastic and it will fit in anything, but I've taken it off so that you guys can see what it looks like. In packaging, this is what you'd get. This is from D'Addario. It's called the Acoustic Cinch Fit. And it actually solves a problem that acoustic guitar players have been asking for a long, long time. And basically that is that acoustic guitar players want strap locks, just like we have on our electric guitars. We want to ensure that our expensive instrument doesn't just accidentally fall off the strap in the middle of a performance while we're about to put it in its case and get damaged. The problem is when we have an acoustic guitar pickup, generally you're plugging into what is also the strap button, making it impossible to put a strap lock on the end of the guitar. This allows you to do so. Let me demonstrate. So if your acoustic guitar has this kind of an input on the bottom, this is both a strap button and an input jack. This opens up, it has little magnets that hold it together, and it fits over this input jack, like so. Okay? Closes, and then this part connects to your strap. You can tighten it down, but to be honest, you really don't need to, because gravity is going to do the work for you to ensure that this does not come off. It has soft materials that rest against the body of the guitar, so it's not going to scratch it, and it is impossible for your guitar to come off while still being plugged in to your PA system or acoustic amp, what have you. This is one of my favorite new products. I bought one for every acoustic electric guitar I own, and for under 20 bucks, it's a great gift for the holiday season. The Cinch Fit, check it out. So when you're not using your guitar, whether it's at home or on stage, you want to ensure that it's protected. Does that mean it goes in the case? Not always. Usually, a guitar player uses a stand. Now, the type of stand you use will determine whether your guitar is at risk or if it's safely secured. My favorite types of stands are the kind that lock the guitar in place and allow it to hang so that it is secure and stable. The first one we're going to look at is the Hercules GS414B, and that's this guy right here. It's got a tripod base with cushioned feet. It has a quick lock adjustable adjuster right here, and then the top where the guitar hangs locks in place like so. When you rest your guitar, gravity pulls it down, this locks it in place. It's not going to move. It's a very secure, stable stand that I like a lot and I own personally. So take a look at these or its alternative. This has the same kind of functionality from Ultimate stands. This is the GS1000 Pro. Now it has quick release adjustment, it's got a tripod base, and it has that locking headstock holder. When you rest your guitar, it's going to lock in place and be stable and secure. Now, one of the benefits of the Ultimate stand is this. It folds up very securely and small, so you can throw this in a backpack or other bag and take it to your gig with you. So take a look at the Hercules or the Ultimate stands for the ultimate protection on stage or at home. So if you play music in a band, at church, with a coffee house group, what have you, you know sometimes rhythm can be an issue. Now if you're a serious musician who wants to ensure that you are on beat and playing well with others, you want to practice using a metronome. Now for a while, Korg has had these really cool in-ear metronomes. They basically fit in your ear just like an earbud would or a Bluetooth cell phone speaker, and it will give you the beat right in your ear. This one's a little bit different because it allows you to synchronize with other devices. So what you can do is your worship team at church or your band that's practicing, getting ready for a gig, you guys can have these, synchronize them, and all be on the same beat with this clicking in your ear. It is a really, really cool practice tool, and I know it's one of those things you're like, I don't really want to use a metronome, but if you want to sound better, you will, and this will ensure that you are all listening to the same beat at the same time together. Get on beat, man. Come on. The Korg Sync metronome. It's awesome. Okay, last but not least on our list is this hefty item from Radial. Radial makes fantastic products that are just the epitome of high-end, high-fidelity music production equipment. This is a Pro Active DI box, the Pro 48, which is designed to be small, inline DI to give you the high fidelity that you want. It's powered by phantom power, so you don't need a 9-volt battery or any wall wart or off outside power supply. It has a ground lift, it has a negative 15 dB pad, and it is built like a tank. This is 14 gauge steel. So if you want to hammer a nail in when you get to the gig because their stage isn't built as well as this thing, you can do it because that's how awesome this is. And given its small size, and for about $100, this is an excellent gift for someone who is a gigging musician. Okay, well, we hope this was helpful for you. Again, if you are looking for Christmas gift ideas for a musician in your life, or maybe this will be helpful to send to your loved one who wants to get you something to help fuel your music endeavors, these are great places to start. You could always buy an actual guitar or case or something cool. But these are fantastic items that are often overlooked for the holiday season. So go to our website, it's alamomusic.com. All of these are online, and we've got free shipping throughout the continental US. We want to get these in your hot little hands and help you make music. So check it out and enjoy. Thanks for watching.